Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today, well, tonight at least, it's nighttime now, so tonight I'm talking about Constantine, issue number 4. Take a look at that cover, it's Papa Midnight choking out Constantine, with a Man of Steel ad. You know, this issue came out a while ago, last year. So, just jump right in and talk about the issue. This is actually Jeff Lemire's final issue in the last issue in his run on Constantine. It's sad he only had 4 issues in. And he was doing such good work with it, too. It was, nice. It was, the small things that made Constantine, because here's the thing. I have a 4-issue probation for series that I pick up. And because he lasted for 4 issues, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep Constantine on my list. So, yeah. And stuff. So, yeah. Basically, the issue starts off with Constantine kind of just in trouble. And then we go back a couple hours earlier. Turns out he's, talking to, the old woman who runs the pet shop that he kind of stays at. And is like, hey, why don't you go out and have a nice day? And he's like, you know what? Hey, I should have a nice day. And then he goes out and tries to have a nice day. Goes out to go see friends, despite the fact Zatanna doesn't want to talk to him, and Chris is kind of dead. So, ooh. So, first in, he goes, gets a pack of cigarettes. Then he goes out to go and get a drink at a pub, I think. Or it's a bar. The Joint Bar. Sorry, it's I keep forgetting that. No pubs, I guess. I don't know. Hole-in-the-wall kind of bar. And then he gets a crap beat out of him. And then gets dragged over to Papa Midnight, who back in issue number 1 was like, hey, Papa Midnight wants to see you, sir. Because you took something from him. He's like, yeah, whatever. And then, yeah. Best introduction. This is the best introduction I have seen in Constantine's run. Just Papa Midnight next to, a knocked out dude, and then a hanged dead body with a spirit trapped inside and won't let go. And so they're about to torture Constantine before he tells him, hey, you do that, then you're going to be affected by my turnabout spell that I cast beforehand. Now, what is a turnabout spell? Constantine, thankfully, just talks about that for, a couple of, text boxes, and it turns out a turnabout spell is basically, he casts, it's like a gem thing, because a weird tiki doll falls out, and then it turns out if, before sundown, any damage done to him will be inflicted on the person who did the damage to him, and he'll be, A-okay. So he got hit by a crowbar earlier, and now the dude who hit him with the crowbar is dying. So Constantine just tells him, hey, I needed the skull, so I'm gonna go leave now, and he does, so he just leaves. And he runs into, the same dude he saw at the, liquor store earlier where he got the cigarettes. So he's like, that's interesting. I saw that guy earlier. I'm gonna notice that. And then he goes to see Zatanna, who's currently kind of looking in on, the events of Trinity War, beforehand. So it's kind of interesting how she sees stuff happen, but she doesn't do anything later on in Trinity War about it. Continuity error. We'll talk about that later when we do the video. And so, then Zatanna and Constantine start talking. He brings up the fact that Sargon the Sorceress is now, Sargon the Sorceress, and he's like, hey, I was friends with her when we were, kids. And it's like, yeah, you were. And now she's evil. So yeah, I'm a fighter. And then Constantine goes out back. The same dude from earlier, he tries to kind of kill Constantine. Except Constantine, he knows what's up. He smashes the guy's face against a wall. Against a trash can? Yeah, against a wall. And then he takes his wallet. And takes his money. And then tells him, get lost, punk. And headbutts him. Just headbutts him. And then he goes, buys another pack of cigarettes. Let me tell you, Constantine, he smokes way too much. But, that's Constantine. We love him. Hope he doesn't get lung cancer. Hey! But then he goes back home, he's like, hey, I had a nice day. And that's the end of the issue. It was it's a very, it's a fine concluding issue to Jeff Lemire's run. He like kind of wraps up his story arc going on with Papa Midnight and all that, and it makes you want to know what else he could have brought to the table because he just does so much good things with Constantine. Like he's just a slick guy who's doing things, and it's nice. It's good, and that's all I can say about the issue. And so, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and this has been my, well, kind of review. I don't know. I gotta make these reviews longer. And, yeah. See y'all later.